This man has sued his wife to court because of just this particular thing. What could that be? Calm down, I will gist you. That is why I am here. The man discovered that their 2-year-old baby's genotype is SS, while he is AA and his wife is AS. That means medically it is not possible to produce a baby that is SS. How did they find out that the boy is SS? When he turned 1, he fell sick and they took him to hospital. Something prompted and they had to run tests on the boy. They found out that the boy was SS. The man was dumbfounded. The man was surprised because he knows that it is not genetically possible for him, AA, and wife, AS, to have a baby that is SS. Something happened. The man was convinced within himself to run for DNA, but he didn't want to tell his wife. He just kept it to himself and was watching as things unfold. When the woman was asked, she said everything the husband said is true, only that the man did not come straight to her to tell her that I am suspecting that this child doesn't belong to me. That the man was misbehaving. He does not come back to the house. He wasn't even providing for the child. He was doing all manner of things. According to the man, he said one day he was arrested. He was taken to the police station of not providing for the said baby because the baby has been sick almost every time. So according to the wife, he said that one day the man told her that I dreamt that I am raising someone else's baby. So when they went to the court told them to go and do paternity tests on the child to know if actually the child belongs to the man, because medically, genetically, it is not possible for that child to be SS. Before the court gave order, they ran the test again, like 2 times. They ran the test again. It still came out AA, AS, SS for the baby. The second time, it still came out the same result. That was why the court said, now go for paternity test. You wouldn't believe what was found out when they went for the paternity test. Here they are in court on the day for the judge to review what is inside the test they went for. I guess everybody will be fidgeting here, especially the woman. The judge read that the paternity test, the DNA test carried out on the child came out negative, which means that the man is not the biological father of the baby. Hell broke loose. I know at this point, this woman must have peed on herself. And they asked the woman, what do you have to say about this? She said, I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that nobody touched me. Okay, the judge is a very smart one. She did this particular thing that made me give her this. The judge said, okay, we have determined that this child does not belong to your husband. Okay, now let's do another paternity test for you and this child. Why do you think they want to do that paternity test like that? So that they will know whether the baby was swapped at the hospital. So there is possibility that that child was swapped. And there is still possibility that the woman cheated. What later happened? After that judgment, the woman was scared. She wasn't seen anywhere for them to conduct the test. She ran away. She was just doing like this, doing like that. So what does that tell us? That the baby does not belong to the man. Should someone say fear woman? This want to be like a similar case I had. Somehow similar. My own wasn't genotype. My own was blood group. When I got married to my husband told me he is what? O positive. And I am O positive. So if O positive should marry O positive, that means their children, I think so, should be O positive. But my son was sick, almost something like this. He was always sick. To the extent I said, okay, let me go and check his blood. I took him to lab. I didn't tell my husband because I was passing at that lab. I said, let me just enter. Since it's something, they will just pierce his hand and check the blood group anyway. So I took him there and they pierced his hand and they checked. And lo and behold, my son is it AB? My son is AB, while I am O positive, and my husband is O positive. Wow. I said, how is this possible? Oh my God. It's almost something like this. But I know myself that nothing happened. Like, is his son? Is his son? So there is mistake. There must be mistake somewhere. There must be mistake. Hold it there. Don't even call my name. Listen. So I went home. My husband asked me where I went to. I told him. He got angry, you know. He just said, so I was unable to show him the result because he was angry that what happened. I didn't even tell him where I went. He was just angry for one particular thing. And me was angry. I couldn't even tell him. Man, no can add fire at that point. So I didn't say anything. I just left the the test, the result on top of the DVD. It's not as if I went out. It was just there in the envelope. So I was maybe like one day he would just open it and ask questions. He never asked. Something happened one day. Pay attention. Something happened. My husband's stepmother, because he's the one that took care of my husband. She can tell you everything about my husband. This thing was just reviewed like 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the woman came to our house and we are talking because they say my husband is a strong person. He has one bone. He does that when he was small. And we are talking. The woman said, that's why he has the same blood group with their daddy. So I was in the kitchen. I was not hearing. My husband was not. He's O positive now. The woman said, no, you're not O positive. Oh, hey, you are AB like your father. I ran inside the parlor. I said, what did I hear? What did I just hear? They said, my husband is AB. I can't fall for ground. When I see you, say, are they innocent? And I started telling my husband this story. Let me tell you what happened. I went for test, and this boy is AB. And I was scared. Not really, I was scared. I was wondering because I didn't do anything. I was wondering, how is it possible? If not that this woman came, imagine what would have happened if my husband had seen it initially. I'm not even scared. Highest he would have gone to do it another place, or maybe he would have done his own again. I say, so you don't even know your blood group, and you told me it was O positive. How come you don't? My husband said, hey, that is I've done that kind of test. I've done it before when I was in school, and it is O positive. I've done it. Say you've done it. You've done it, but you don't hear now. Say they did it when you were small, that you are the same blood group with your father. Don't put me into trouble. That's why I tell her that day. He said, are you serious? You never told me. I said, that day you were angry. So this is my own story. So sometimes it's good to confirm. And this man really confirmed anyway. So wish them all the best. What do you think? Drop your opinion in the comment section. Do you think that the woman is already guilty because she had already ran? She didn't want to come back for the DNA test? Or do you think that she's just trying to take her time to come? For me, I think she is guilty.